Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brian from Kingdom Hearts Union Cross Nation, and for those of you that saw Senna's tweet last night, you guys might have reacted kind of the same way as I did. Now I know most of you probably weren't actually drinking anything during that time, but I feel like I can probably speak for most of us that that's basically how we felt. Like, oh my god, what? This is ridiculous. Okay, like, in case you haven't logged in yet and saw the new banners that we got that were replacing those old ones that got deleted, or you haven't seen it on Twitter for whatever reason, like, oh my god, this is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, basically, they're replacing those old banners with some new ones. Okay, and I'll have it up here on my screen, and essentially we're getting these two new banners who are just absolutely amazing and ridiculous, and it's just like, what? Like, what? Like this I cannot contain like my excitement, and I don't even know if excitement's the right word. Just I say amaze. I think amazement is more of the right word. Like, I'm just completely baffled and blown away by the fact they're just doing this. Okay, let me stop gibbering a little bit and explain what's going on for those of you who don't know what's going on. So basically, we're getting these two new banners, okay? And they're replacing the old banners that we got a while ago. So basically, what they're doing is the first banner is called the Newcomers Deal. In the Newcomers Deal, all right, you are guaranteed 2 out of 5 medals, okay? One of them is guaranteed to be a Tier 5 key art copy medal. And the second medal, guarantee medal, is going to be a 0.2 Kyrie. And from what I can tell, too, for the Newcomers Deal, it's coming with a skill as well. They didn't really say what the skill was, so I don't really know what it is. I won't know until it gets updated. But I'm really curious to see what it is. But as in terms of the second banner, and the second banner is just as like, what the heck? The second banner is also guaranteeing 2 medals out of 4 medals, but this one includes a magic mirror in it as well. But you're guaranteed at least 1 tier 5 medal that could be either an HD nominee, a 0.2 Kyrie, or an illustrated Kingdom Hearts 2 Kyrie. Okay, and then you're guaranteed a tier 7 medal as well, which could be a illustrated Shioni X, a illustrated Kyrie EX, or the new Kingdom Hearts 2 nominee copy medal. Like, what? What? This is absolutely amazing. This is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Like, I'm still like, this is, oh my god, this is just so good. Like you guys know, assuming, like, if you've been watching my videos, you know how much I keep harping on how important it is to have copy medals in this game, how game-breaking it is to have illustrated or Kyrie EX, and for them to just like dump it in a banner, which are permanent, by the way. Like, that's probably the biggest mind-blowing aspect of this whole thing. These two banners are now permanent. They're permanent, okay? Like, have I told you that they're permanent yet? Like, oh my god, this is awesome. I know I'm kind of going on and on, but I cannot. I'm sorry, but this is just, oh my, this is so great. This is better than a copy medal banner deal or anything, like, because of the fact that these are permanent. And here's the thing too, like, I'm making this video before like this actually comes out in the game, so I don't actually know the pricings of it. But assuming, because of the fact we're only getting 4 or 5 medals from these pulls, I'm hoping and I'm kind of assuming that these banners are going to be worth around 1,500 jewels or less. Okay, maybe 1,900 at most. But like, I'm assuming these will definitely be cheap banners to pull from. Like, in that aspect is absolutely fantastic. Like, that's just great. It means that newer players who missed out on the key art copy medals can now finally get some copies of the key art copy medals, because those are like, those are really good. Like, out of all the copy medals, those are the ones that people probably need the most because of the fact it was like a special event, special banner type of thing. Like, the fact I can just now casually try and get more copies of Kairi and Shion EX and to get traits for them too. Like, that's also like what I can try and get. I can now realistically try to get extra attack on an illustrated Kairi or Shion EX. Like, that is absolutely ridiculous. That's amazing. I can only dream about on my own Keyblade because my HD Vanitas has extra attack on already. Imagine if I had extra attack on my Kairi X as well. I could use Kairi like 4 times in the first 2 slots. Like, what? Oh my god. That is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, I just can't begin to fathom and like tell you guys like how great this is gameway wise, community wise. Like, this is finally a step forward in the right direction in terms of Senna. Honestly, I have never had in quite a long time had the urge to just like high five and give a pat on the back to Senna for finally doing something right. And not like a small right, but like legitimately doing something right for the game and the community. Because this is definitely a step in the right direction. And even as of lately, with these new banners that have been coming out lately, where we have been getting guaranteed 5 dots for these EX medals, and even getting some like magic mirrors and brooms and stuff like that with the banners themselves, we're like, you can tell that Senna is starting to finally come in the right direction. We're starting to become more like JP. It took a long time, but the fact that we're actually starting to get it now, that to me is worth something. And I can only say thank you so much, Senna, for finally taking like a step in the right direction and actually doing this for us. Because like this is gonna literally change how the people play the game, both figuratively and literally. And that right there cannot make me any happier as a content creator trying to help you guys out. And so aside from that, just as a quick notion, because I know some of you are, aside from being absolutely blown away and excited about this as well, you're probably also just as cautious about it because of the fact that we do have some medals coming up in Horizon, like the Wayfinder Trio, the HD Ventus, Aqua, and Terra EX medals coming up soon. So some of you may want to try and save up for those. It honestly just kind of depends on what position you are in the game right now. For example, where I'm at, I'm able to do without the Wayfinder Trio medals. I can actually afford it. I don't mind. I have enough really good medals in the game that I don't need those medals. Yeah, I would benefit from having those, but I don't need them. For me personally, from where I'm at, and honestly, I might recommend the same thing to a bunch of you guys as well, depending on where you are in the game. I might honestly recommend doing these banners more often than other banners, simply because of the fact that you have the copy medals in them, and the fact you can even try and guarantee retrait your copy medals now. Like, to me, that is probably some of the most value you can have in the game for like the longest time. That's probably going to be the biggest investment that you can make, like, period, so far in this game. What if anything, this is probably what I would say. Okay, if you ever have downtime, if there's ever medals that are not coming soon, that you're not looking to pull from, and you have some downtime, and you're like, yeah, you're like, I wouldn't mind doing a pull or two, but there's no banners up. This is now, like, these banners right here are finally a chance for you to just, like, have casual pulls every once in a while. That, like, you wouldn't lose out on value. It wouldn't feel like a waste. I just had a hiccup. It wouldn't feel like a waste, and you're at the very least benefiting from it in some way, shape, or form. So that's what I would probably say about these banners, and once again, I cannot begin to say like how happy and thankful I am for the fact that like something like this is finally out in the game for us to like benefit from. They were not kidding when they said that they're rapidly progressing the scenario in the game. So like the only thing I can hope for at this point in time is that we can start finally getting some actual more events and content to actually like, well, use these medals on now. That's the only thing I can hope for at this moment, but as of right now, I'm pretty happy about this. So that's it for today, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe and hit that bell button. It's the best way to know when I upload a new video, as well as hit me up on Discord. It's been blowing up quite a bit lately, and honestly, I'm really enjoying being able to talk to you guys directly. So if you have a Discord, feel free to join. Like I'm on there all the time, as well as feel free to check out my Patreon. I'm starting to updating it quite a lot now lately, especially since I saw that it's starting to get a little bit of activity. But yeah, other than that, my name is Brian from Connect My Team Across Nation, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.